At the bottom left corner of this map. Right, our first test with shields and full team with. Does everyone have toxic guns now? Toxic guns. Oh, this is a fairly small map. Enemy is very likely in this direction. We are in a horrible position here. These guys have to get somewhere into cover. Civilians started here. Still a good chance the enemy will come up from this direction, so it wouldn't hurt to have a couple of guys there too. Right. This was an alien infiltration mission. Point being, we didn't start it, so it should have a significant amount of enemies. Not running. Not running. Doesn't look like anyone has really encountered aliens here. So what the fuck is this area? Oh, right. Okay, we'll have to plug this entrance here, so no one can come into our rear. Right. So I guess don't run, don't run. Save your points. Not in any particular hurry. Right. There isn't that much room for a huge alien force here. We should see something now. There is the large force, there'll be in the basement level. Right, they started running with their hands up top of their heads only after seeing me. So, not reacting to aliens. This is a dead end. There's no reason for me to try to forcefully push it right now. I can take my time. Bringing more troops so we can do this properly. We can shoot through the wall here. So a little bit of extra firepower is needed on this side. We can accommodate for that. Looks like a fairly short, easy mission for us. I think there's 3 chrysalises here, nothing else. Bombs, bombs! No. I think the shield is not gonna basically save us from catastrophe, but it'll remove the constant need to have people in the hospital to recover from minor injuries. So hopefully we won't be again in situations where we have a handful of capable soldiers to send on a mission. I think I also want to limit the amount of people going on a mission anyway, because what if something attacks our base while the craft is out of the base? If everyone is on the plane, we're basically just screwing ourselves over. So I need to have like at least 5 guys who always stay at the base. Who wants the XP? Who wants accuracy, basically? I seem to recall you having terrible accuracy. Well, it's getting better. Also, I need someone to charge in there, so... It doesn't really matter what enemies you encounter. What matters here is we find them. Don't have stamina anymore. This is not a good place to go down. That might be. I'm not gonna shoot through the wall if there is no need for it. It doesn't look like there's any significant amount of enemies there. And we have an elevator. That's because I give zero shits about the amount of fines and negative, I suppose, consequences of our actions here. It does not mean I'll go out of my way to get that negative consequence. Yeah, I think there's one or two guys there. Probably a funnel head shitting into his pants somewhere. Right. And somewhere being here. Ho 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 ho! Ooh, that's a new weapon. Looks like a launcher of some sort. Massive weapon. Looks like a harpoon. Yeah, it's some kind of a missile launcher without a doubt. I'm sure we'll encounter more of them, so I don't specifically need to have to pick this up. Very likely a rat. No? A little more? Fuck. He's good at running away, I'll give him that. Okay, we're in a bit of a bind here. That guy's going to be very hard to reach. This guy's the only one I can think that has a reasonable chance. We basically need to shoot a hole in this wall. Okay. 227 from all just these guys. It's a new weapon type. Some type of an alien missile launcher. I wonder if it's the same type of launcher like in previous games, the one you can direct through multiple waypoints. Because it brings up a sort of a challenging situation. The moment we get spotted by an alien threat is the moment they can start shooting at us. Those were the guys on the mission. These are the guys left behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm thinking of hiring a extra soldier or two, definitely on the android variety. Immunity to psionic abilities wouldn't be a terrible thing. One or two. Klaus Geisler and probably the other one. Crystal Visor. These are purely defensive. I need to see, does it require a small or a large? Small will do. Alien guided missile. Yeah. I guess we need to shift things a little bit. If we have multiples, we need to make sure the base 2 has them too. Only one of these though. I'm guessing it'll take quite a bit of time in the small laboratory to research that. And the primary base where we launch our mission is much more likely to get additional ones. Right. I'm waiting for the 2 soldiers to arrive. I don't want to forget to equip them. After that we'll proceed with ultra speed. Klaus Geisler. I wonder if it's a joke that the robots have a German names. German sounding at least. I don't know. Is it a German name? Need a shield. In mind, these are just defensive ones. A Devastator cannon, while not terrible by any means, is not that great as a defensive weapon either. One of them can use it without a doubt, but I think I'd like to have a guaranteed Toxigun user here. So no matter what the situation, we'll always have at least one Toxigun here. Right, but you still need a backup weapon no matter what. And these guys have the strength already. Synth Mesh, Nutriven, those are skyrocketing. Where is Nutribend? I think we did a mission somewhere here. Yeah, this is worrisome. It's probably infected at least a couple of his sites. The corporation has sites all over the place. I doubt these two are infected, so it's 2 or 3 out of these are advanced security stations. Security is a very important issue for a base when it contains vital personnel and technology. Advanced security stations provide the best protection for base facilities. Weapon emplacements are based on alien disruptor technology. So it has automated turrets basically shooting. The problem is they will not really fire on turn-based mode. In real-time mode, I think they're basically the effective defense system. But because I like to play in turn-based mode, I see no reason to even construct these. A large tech, medium disruptor beam. With the warhead launcher, we would have to keep building warheads. Also, the warheads seem to be, at least the ones we have currently access to, they're alien artifacts. Oh, it's a biological thing. That's why technologists don't research it. Hmm. Not see that coming. Don't know why though. Any development here? Not really. But those graphs are skyrocketing pretty badly. Transstellar. Where is it? Right, so Transstellar, Centrifugal Government, that's skyrocketing pretty fucking badly. Synthemesh and Nutribend. Synthemesh is the worst of it. Do Synthemesh have anything nearby? Nutribend has the mall. Where the fuck is Synthemesh? It's skyrocketing because the fucker has only 2 sides. And I think I cleared that one previously. So I think that could be under alien influence too. It's hard to say how bad the situation is. Why can't you just keep the unit structure I use every fucking mission? Why do I have to redo it? It's a more small thing, but the more missions you basically force the player to go through, the bigger issue it becomes. Repetitive tasks is not really a problem if you don't have to repeat it all that often. But this is starting to... This is like... Who the fuck is it? The Minutemen leader in Fallout 4. You initially think that going to help all the settlements is basically going somewhere. Later you understand that it's an infinite sort of source of mission. Another settlement needing your fucking help, and it becomes a chore at that point. You thought you were making some kind of a serious difference, and it's not totally wasted effort though. Like it isn't here. You do get something out of it, but it sort of takes It reduces somehow the value of it though. Because what you get, you could have gotten from a ton of other activities that are much more meaningful. Hmm. We'll try to save our strength. Doesn't look like there's that many aliens. Oh, he was running away from something. So aliens confirmed somewhere in the northern section. Okay. Are we seeing the same guy? Problem is, he's not gonna be here on his own. So where did he hop out of? I need to be able to take care of them too, otherwise I'm just fucked. And I can't locate anyone. These guys are walking. This guy's running away from something. This is not gonna end well for us. I should have located some other opponent here. Shit. I suppose the best I can do is try to cover some angles. Hope that shields we have are enough to tank the damage. Okay, they were probably running away from that guy. Just saying, I don't want to send all of these guys to check on that. It has a group of people already handling it. At the same time, there doesn't appear to be anything happening here. We might be able to find the rest of the yellow guys. No, these are walking more or less just casually. Oh shit. Shields seem to block the armor destroying warhead though. How much of the damage it blocked? More or less all of it, but we lost the shield. And we lost the armor too. Right. suppose I need to start buying extras. I suppose it makes it just clearer how important the armor in the end is. Right, there's no way we have the points really to charge up and take care of the blues. But we can position ourselves for that. The yellow guy still has to die. Someone with worse accuracy, please. You. You're the worst. I didn't see any problems with here with the yellow guy. You motherfucker. I wonder if it was a coincidence that he retreated here. I can't control where my guys retreat, so they might retreat into terrible places. The yellow guy did start here, so highly improbable that he was alone. That said, nothing bad happened here in the previous turn. Fuck! Devastator cannons, guided missile launchers, that seems to be their standard weaponry at this stage. But the shield is very, very, very welcome. I don't see it. It will not protect against. I wonder if it charges, by the way. Either way, it won't protect us against any serious damage. I think that's a pistol he is having. Okay. There's a high probability that those are the last aliens. I still think there's probably at least a couple more. Right. This group is more than capable of handling those. Okay, we didn't actually lose shields or anything, it's just a huge amount of equipment. Mind control might have been the only way to try to do anything with them. So hard to complain about the end results. Hopefully that won't become a thing that all the aliens are running around with primed explosives. Still, we didn't actually lose anything. It's just crap, 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 and more crap. Hmm. Not really much we can do. Just wait for the research, I guess. Artifacts, toxiguns, clips, medium disruptor beam, and some kind of alien artifact. The armor destroying weapon. Synthmes Corporate HQ. Check gear. I'm assuming the shields will fully recharge between missions at least. Right. I'll sell the machine guns when I have the time. Yeah, it's all up next to this particular site. Every alert is coming from there. Yeah, they're skyrocketing. Synthemesh continues skyrocketing, but that's basically it. The police station probably should be checked. If we have to pay a fine for it, no, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to avoid doing a massive amount of tactical missions constantly. I mean, we have to keep doing these, and it is responding to them, but doesn't mean I have to go out of my way to do them. At the same time, the shield makes things a lot more convenient for us, so it helps wrap things up more quickly. Allows me to play well, more carelessly, I suppose. So we can just go where we need to go and take the action we need to take. Hmm. Right, this is for highly probable where the main alien force is located. Right, who the fuck has a gun? Proper gun. No, a proper gun. Right. So we basically need to break in. Well, need to might be a strong word, but it's the most convenient way to reach where we need to be. Where are you going? Hey, could you come here, right? Need to understand the weakness of the pathfinder. It cannot deal with these small specific areas you need to use to access something. I think it more or less just basically, if I go here, it doesn't try to directly go here. It will go as far here as it needs to be, then turns 90 degrees and tries to reach the place. So if there's any kind of oddities on that simple path, it basically starts shitting itself. Yeah. So preferably you would want to keep the waypoints in a way where each individual point is more or less clear. I think there is a waypoint system in this game actually. I'm not sure if it applies to the aircraft combat and tactical combat, but I'm like 100% sure that one of them has a waypoint system. I need ice. And now that I have a shield, you might actually... Flying might be a good thing, because there's no way a casual shutter tool is gonna bring a flying unit down. The bigger problem would be the missile launchers. That will bring everything down. Right, so the first 2 to 3 turns usually is wasted on both sides to just go to a decent location. I think it's worse for the aliens because of the target pathfinding and things. But I don't expect anything to be here, but I need to check it out quickly. Right. They're gonna be there's a lift here, and they're gonna be either down there or in the other wing of the building. Probably in the other wing. That seems much more likely. Right. What the fuck was that? From here, you should move here, and I think it might be also confused if someone was moving there at the time the move command was given. So it basically tries to do some kind of evasive maneuvering to avoid collisions. Ignoring the fact that the guy who is dodging has basically already moved away from there. Um, there should be a few. Bit worried about you, like the only guy outside, and you're supposed to be. If you encounter trouble, there's no one coming to save your ass. Um, yeah, I could shoot my way in here, but I don't want to. But if I encounter the enemy, what then? Can't do shit about it. Looks like a fairly typical low-level engagement, speeders and the like. Alien life cycle encounter. I get the need to have these at all levels because you need to guarantee that the player gets the research. It's a must-have to complete the game. But there are better ways to do this. So, flying son of a bitch. Cloaked flying son of a bitch. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's time for us to get through here. We'll have to make a rush for it. This confirms it that they're likely pouring out of here. Which means there's no need to really rush things. There are invisible guys flying out in the sky. There's not much I can do about that. I'm not sure if I want to start using cloaking devices of my own. Maybe for the flying guys, they would be fairly safe at that point. Any kind of simple retaliation strikes. Bomb! Yeah, that sucked. That went terribly. It's worse. I think it's worse for the guy downstairs. But more or less we at least confirmed what we suspected. So if we're going to do this, we have to do it. We have to go all in. Otherwise we might as well just wait here and see what happens next. That's not actually even a bad thing to do. It is because we are pulling these guys on the line, just being here. Question is, how far in there are the blue ones? Okay, they're just waiting there. Good, good, good. Right. All in or nothing. Don't care about your Devastator cannon. Even if it hits, it's not gonna go through the shield. Right. Excellent. Mariko Sato promoted to squad leader. Okay, we haven't seen promotions in a long time, which makes me think that promotions are tied to the number of soldiers we have. Because the only thing that has changed is that I bought 2 extra, or hired 2 extra soldiers. So, does that make these guys better? I mean, the promotion. Is there some kind of a level of competency that they can't reach unless you have enough soldiers hired? Can you take advantage of that? Basically, you have a base that has soldiers that you keep paying salary for, but you're not really using. Just so you can get higher ranking soldiers. And I have no answers to those questions. I do not know. Still, that should allow synth mesh to be put under control a little bit. Also, Sunday, can we wrap things up? Please? 1 hour remaining. Sesanet is pleased with the performance of XCOM and has increased funding accordingly, plus 26,000. So the increases in funding are more or less what we have to pay in total for upkeep anyway. Total overheads 15,000. We have a huge amount of extra scientists. Agents are surprisingly cheap. Still, the personal costs are the majority of all costs. The bases are actually fairly cheap. And a new week. I feel quite a bit better about the tactical missions now. The shield adds quite a bit. The toxin adds quite a bit. So yeah, there's still an excessive amount of them, but they're not that yeah, it's infiltration is dying down. I don't think you have to exactly raid every goddamn building that is infected if you get the main thing that spreads it. Then it'll die down. The big problem is that it's a new week, new set of enemy aircraft and things like that coming our way, and I can barely deal with what we had in the previous week. So when the medium disruptor beam technology is researched, I guess I'll buy more interceptors and hit them with the disruptor beams. I believe plasma weapons too. Entropy launcher. This weapon is essentially an organism that is genetically engineered to launch a living missile, which flies directly towards its chosen target. The missile then erupts and a foul-smelling sticky goo smothers the unfortunate victim. The substance is a combination of enzymes and acids that can erode metallic or organic compounds. Unfortunately, this weapon is not very effective against aliens and we cannot replicate it. So we might as well sell it. The thing is, it's like the Toxigun, more or less, for them. Totally, it's an effective weapon that is totally worthless against their own kind. Ammunition for the N80 weapon. Can I not do that? Nothing else to do. I'm not interested in selling them right this second, but I would be interested in knowing what their price is. What is it called? Entropy launcher, 300, right? I suppose it's like the Brainsucker launcher. Since we have no use for them, you only get a couple of hundred from each. It's a 100% accuracy, range 75. Cannot dodge that fucker. Yeah, so you only get a... They're really not worth much. At the same time, we have 45% of our storage space used up, so we might as well sell this shit. I mean, I have no use for this. It'll take up storage space. Right, 10% of the used up storage space was just these weapons I can't use anyway. 166 proximity mines. Yeah, I'd like to research that just to basically get rid of that. 76 cloaking devices. 13,000. Not worth much. I'll buy more Illyrium. All the Illyrium they're basically selling, and maybe the plasma cannons. Yeah, the alien infiltration is dying out. I think I'll end things here. Without a doubt, there's going to be an alien invasion. The invasion force coming against us very quickly. On the grand scheme, until the workshops get completed, there's not really much we can do. Yeah, we can't send any probes, we can't do any kind of UFO related construction until we get these. I wonder if I should buy the people for them. I have to pay salary weekly, but these will get constructed during this week, so... Oh. No point. I want to cycle in and out better physicists. There's really no harm in it, I suppose. I'm not gonna build additional research centers. So we might as well get this done. At least get the guys with 60 points out of here. 99. 99. Okay, there's at least 190 still there. Biochemists? 194. Doesn't matter all that much, but at the same time, there's no reason not to ship things in and out. Right, things should come a little bit faster this time. Things are looking good. Now, only the alien vehicle technology needs to be unlocked, and I think we're basically set. The moment I can send something through to the alien dimension, I think it's basically the fundamental shift in things. But is that enough? I think we're more or less at the point where we can, at that point where we can hold our own, but we still need to be able to do offensive stuff. And I don't think these air warriors are ever going to be even able to travel through that. So it's a purely defensive weapon. That's one of the reasons I'm sort of hesitating throwing hundreds of thousands at getting those. Because if I'm going to have to build fighters to use in the alien dimension anyway, I might as well try to just hang in there and make do until I can actually produce something. But I'm not sure if I have the luxury of waiting out that long.